All right, we just picked up the mill from my dad's machine shop and we're unloading it. That's the 2,000 pound base we have to unload. All right, that was only a slightly hairy. I did end up bursting the tractor's hydraulic line. It's done this once before, but it hasn't done it in quite some time. So I think it's just a matter of running it at 2,800 RPM and putting the max line pressure through it. But that thing is heavy. Holy moly. So got that. And then the digital readout is right here for X and Y and Z. And then there's the head. It's gonna go on top of it right there. And he also had a 4-inch riser for it. And of course, everything weighs 300 pounds. So there. And a vise from Dell. So, all right, well, I have a variable phase driver coming, or a variable frequency driver coming, a VFD, to control the motor, so that, because obviously I don't have 3-phase in here. And that will be probably a few days from now. So I'll come back whenever I have that and move everything into its place. All right, I have the professional machinist here. It's gonna help me assemble the Bridgeport head over there onto the Bridgeport base right there. So we're gonna move that onto this and not lose any fingers. morning, come in. You need to go left? This way, no. Yeah, turn your wheels back. Right about there, stop there. Now, tilt your bucket this way again, just a little bit. Keep your hand on there, real quick. Okay, I got a hole started. You want me to need more tilt? Alright, come down. Oh yeah, it's like that. Catch it. Go forward a little bit. Alright? Come forward a little bit. Like a half inch. It's gonna take a second, hold on. I mean forward with your wheels. I know, hold on. I gotta, this clutch is on or off. Right there. Okay, lower it down. Okay, throw your bucket up a little bit. Keep your hands out of there. I am. Yeah. Stop.
We gotta get this one out. We gotta get the starter rod out of the way.
Okay.
You need to jam that on there.
Then we'll really be jamming. It's not catching. I guess we have to lower it down first.
I hope so. Tilts a little forward. Let me see if I can get another one. Start on this side, Mike. Give me that other last one.
Alright, I'm gonna lower the, do you want me to just lower the bucket a little bit?
Yeah, that's what. I like to make that.
Yeah. Just gonna lower it a little bit.
Yeah, we're off of it.
This is way overkill for
Probably
us.
shouldn't have. All right. Nothing.
Oh, that battery's probably dead. Yeah, it's dead.
It's on there. Yeah, you can back out. Cool.
Alright, pull it up.
What do you want me to do with this?
Whatever you want. right, so where we left off last time was we installed the head on this Bridgeport Series 2000 J2 head. So now I got to install or hook up the VFD variable frequency drive to it so that we have 3 phases from our single phase 220 that is right on the backside here. So. Hey Siri, where'd you put my wrench? I'm kidding. Alright, it'll be like that until I get the blanking plate. Totally forgot to grab that. Not sure how that escaped my mind, but it did. Alright, I'm gonna hook this up now. So, leg 1, leg 2, ground. That's the single phase 220 coming into the VFD. Actually, before I do any of that, I'm going to take apart this high and low range switch so that I can see what's going on inside of it. It looks like there's 3 positions: high, off, low. So I'm going to take that apart, see what's going on inside of it, and then wire it. All right, so this is making a little more sense. So off, high, low. So all that's doing is controlling the amount of electricity or amperage that can flow to the motor for all 3 phases whenever you normally have a 3-phase supply. But because this is a variable frequency drive, this is not supposed to get interrupted while this is supplying the current, because that will damage the electronics in this board. So I'm going to eliminate the high and low functions altogether with this and just control the start stop with this by clicking run, stop, and reverse. So that'll spin the motor in reverse. With that being said, I really just need to take these 3 legs right there, red, white, and black, and take them to here. Yeah, right there. So, all right, I'm gonna do that now, and pretty sure it'll work. Okay, something like this. Hot leg, ground, down to 3 separate phases. Don't fall. All right, I'm gonna go hook up the breaker in the panel. Should probably zip tie that. It's probably gonna fall, but. All right, I'm gonna hook up the breaker in the panel and then go over there and test it. The whole trick is to not shock yourself. Fortunately, I haven't shocked myself once. Why am I saying that? It's inviting shocks. Should be good. Yeah, nothing caught on fire yet, so yeah. So this should be live now. Back yonder. And once that wasn't so short. Close that. Should probably zip tie this thing here, just to make sure it doesn't fall down. But and I should probably ground this to the, let's see if that needs to happen. Nope, it doesn't. All right, I'm gonna plug it in. All right, I'm gonna plug this in and hope that nothing goes crazy. Turn the frequency down, the little pot switch, as low as it can go, so there's no risk of it being stupid. There's still a risk of it being stupid, but okay, yeah, I gotta zip tie this thing. It's not happy. All right, so it hasn't immediately blown up. That is a good sign. This says hertz are flashing, so let's just take it straight to 60 hertz like a standard three-phase service would be. So 60. Should probably get all the shit off of it. Not really sure what I'm doing here. Neutral. All right, I'm gonna leave this thing in neutral. Like that. So, not a bunch of craziness going on. And I would guess that if I click run, it's gonna start running. All right, yeah. Okay, so if I were to stop this, I am going to put this in low speed. Like that. So once I turn that on, hopefully that spins, and let me make sure that's actually in there. Something like that. So this is mechanical speed control. So let's get this thing closer to the slowest speed possible. All right. Run. Okay. Now I just need to make this not look like a jungle gym. All right, that's off. Put this to high. Crank the spindle speed up to 18. Actually, let's do. Ooh, we're gonna do 1600. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, nothing blew up and it seems to be working well. So I'm gonna make this not look so terrible because that's pretty bad looking. All right, so it looks like I got this all configured, but I actually did it wrong. So I motored the wire backwards to where whenever I hit start, it actually spins counterclockwise, which is absolutely wrong because those cutters will get ripped off if I go forward. And if I were to put it in a reverse, you'll see that it spins clockwise. So reverse, and it's correct. So I just got to rewire that and adapt it to that panel on the side here so it looks pretty, and take this switch and wire it into whatever the leads are for this thing so that I can have this shut off whenever I'm done with it. But that's done. All right, I have the VFD mounted properly and I've eliminated this switch because it's no longer necessary. I'll get the oil pump or the coolant feed hooked up here in a little bit, but it's looking the way it needs to look. And I flipped flip 1 and 3 on the motor windings so that it would actually run the correct way instead of backwards. So whenever I click run, it actually goes the correct way. And if I were to stop and then put it in reverse, once it comes to a stop, it actually goes in reverse. So this is working. Might as well try it out though. Well, that's certainly going to be convenient. So, get a nice face like that. Should be able to turn some scrap into nice looking parts. All right, well, that's going to end this video right after I do one more thing. Electrical Accessories Unlimited. Now it's finished. My buddy owns that shop, and that's where I got pretty much everything to do all the power, the panel, the receptacles, the lights, everything. So go there. They got good stuff. And now I'm gonna start working on the lift and then the tractor, because it's got a pool of whatever it is, some hydraulic oil underneath it. Nothing ever stays running long enough, and I have a boat coming in 3 weeks. So gotta get all this stuff done before then so I can work on that primarily. All right, that's the end of this.